guys, working from the kitchen table here today. We're gonna see if we can replace the hard drive in this Dell Inspiron 3583 or whatever it is. I tell you, if you're a computer guy like me, you kind of get that every computer that comes to you anymore seems like it's Pandora's box to get into this crazy thing, to get it sorted out. And I'm doing this from my kitchen table, which I normally don't do, but I'm just not feeling good and don't want to be down in the office right now, so I'm going to do it like this. And honestly, if it don't have a ID hard drive in it, I'm going to put the screws back in it until the customer go find a new one. We've got all this stuff anymore, so you can't recover it. It's just they've really ruined the whole computer system and attempt to control everybody to sell you ads. We'll get all the screws out of it here. Okay, let's see here. I'll turn it over this way and knock some of the screws out there. Okay, that one was a short one. So what I do a lot of times, I'll just tape him there by the hole. Good enough. Okay, so I'll go figure out where this thing comes apart and be mindful of our ports on each end. Oh, there it came out, and it's another long one. So they're all the same size except that one there. Generally, I'll go back on the back side somewhere and try to get it started. Just a matter of finessing it off of there. Just go slow so don't break the tabs on it. Yeah, we got something up here holding it. So just come back to this side. Well, the keyboard doesn't come out of this one. I don't see where I'm missing anything. Tearing up my kitchen table. I'll have to get a rag or something. There we go. Just some. Okay. Okay. So we do have a bay here for a SATA drive. Hopefully all the componentry is there that we need. All this plastic here. Okay, let's see. I guess this whole thing comes loose. I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, got that out. Let's find them two little screws there. Short one screw. Well, where did that screw go? I took out 4. There it is. Okay, so we got all 4 there. And on this thing, they give you the screws to hold your drive to this little caddy or whatever you want to call it. So we can get them out of there. We're going to be putting in a 1 terabyte PNY drive. So I'm just getting these little screws out of here. I don't even want to do this. I do not want to. I just don't enjoy working on computers anymore. I've done this crap for 40 freaking years. I just don't care. I want to sell RC cars and make YouTube videos. I feel like I've paid my dues. Over the years, I had a sign shop, a motorcycle shop, an office supply store, this computer business, which is maintained through all of the other ones, an excavating company, and wow, yeah. I don't know how I did it all. I can't even do one business now, hardly. But I really do love the RC cars and want to do that. I had made, just when I'd made plans to do other things, you know, all this computer work comes in. The holes on your drive stick there closer to one edge than they are the other. Yeah, that's more gooder. That's computer technical talk, gooder. Some people ask me if I'm going to make it better. I'll make it gooder than better. Okay. So I'm not sure why we need this piece of tape here. I'm just going to fold it over there on the battery and leave it be. And now let's see if we can get plugged in here. All right. Now we got our 14 weenie screws. Another thing I got in the office is magnetic screwdrivers, which would be really super helpful right here. But I got him. I'm a big Western Digital man on the hard drives. But these PNYs, they haven't been too bad. I haven't had any really major amount of issues with them. Over 40 years, I can tell you, I replaced drives going bad. Probably Seagate 10 to 1 on any other brand there is. Just had tons and tons and tons of bad Seagates. The old Western Digitals, occasionally you know get one that go bad and wear out, especially when we was using the 3.5 drives. Notably, the Seagate were the worst drives of all of them over the years. Like I said, I probably replaced 10 to 1 on the other brands. Okay, I'm just going to stick this base back on, but not clamp it down yet. And I think I can remember where this goes. Not sure what the battery state is on this one. I'll have to snap just this corner down here where the power supply goes in. So it'll line up. And we are booting up here. So what I want to do here is find a program that we preload on most people's computers. Oh, look how dirty that is. I just cleaned that off. That much dirt come out of the keyboard when I closed it and flipped it over. I love this menu. This is classic start menu on Windows 10. My preference of operating systems, and probably always will be my preference because I have more control over the system. So Windows 3264. Here it is. So we're going to be using a program called Macrium Reflect today. And you don't have to install this to your computer to use it. Just have it on a local drive. It do not remind me on the registration. Okay, so there's our program. You can see our hard drive that's in there was only like 100. It's like 100 meg. Okay, so we can go ahead and I'm going to create a shortcut out here to this on the desktop. Then we're going to go to this PC and property, or manager actually, and we're going to see if we can see that new hard drive. So we're going to disk manage it. It found the drive. It's asking us to initialize it, so we're just going to hit OK. So there's our new drive. Here's our old drive. So, and I shouldn't need to do anything with that other than initialize it. So now let's open the Reflect software. So we're going to open this Macrium Reflect software. Not sure what their website is. You could try Macrium, MACRIUM.com, and see if you can find it. Okay. So this is the existing hard drive. So we just want to click on this. It gives us an option here to clone the disk. And then you're going to click here and you select disk to clone to. And we'll choose this 1 terabyte. And then I'm going to hit finish. And we'll take the check off save backup schedules. Let's see if you can get you in there where you can maybe read that. Oh, the interlace showed up there. So run this back up now. And I'm going to hit OK. And that's it. She's off and running, guys. So just a matter of waiting until it's done. And unless you get clone failed. Okay, well, I thought we was done with this live, but I guess we're going to go to something else. So when this fails, here's what I do. Get out of Macrium. Now we're going to try to use a different program called Partition Wizard. Alright, I'm going to stop the stream here for a minute because I have to go to the big men's room, and I will probably come back live when I get back. Now we're attempting to copy or clone the drive over to the other one. So I'm going to use we already tried, if you looked at the first live, a program called Macrium Reflect, which failed. So we're going to try to do it with Partition Wizard now. Okay, so this is what we need. We need to install this software here. Do a desktop icon for now. I will delete it because I don't want the customers getting a hold of getting into the partition software, because they can do a lot of damage to themselves. Okay, so basically what we want to do is we want to clone disk 2 to disk 1. So this has a thing up here called Wizard, and we're going to do disk copy wizard. And we're going to choose copy disk quickly, and we're going to choose source disk, and we want to make sure we get this right, is disk 2, 119 gig, and we'll hit next, and our destination disk is going to be this disk, so we're going to hit next, and yes, and we have choice here of copy without resizing, fit partitions to entire disk, or edit partitions. So we're going to do fit to entire disk since we're going with a bigger disk, and we're going to hit next and finish. Okay, now we have to apply this. And it's asking us to reboot, obviously, to copy your OS drive. So we're going to hit proceed. And let it restart. And I'll let you into the first part of this, then I'm going to go ahead and close this live because this could take 3 hours to copy. I am talking to you today using an old, well, new to me, or it's actually new, but these things come out quite a few years ago. I think I picked this up on eBay for 30 bucks or something. It's I believe they call it a Blue Ice microphone. Very nice microphone still. They obviously have come out with a lot of newer stuff since then. So, but that microphone does a great job, so I would recommend it to anyone who's going to do any live streaming. Okay, so we're back up here, and it's trying to boot. So I can get it all on the screen for you. If I quit banging this tripod, which I've got right up next to me. And again, this could take 2 or 3 hours to complete. So I'm not going to keep the live stream up while it does that. But basically, after this completes, then we just go into the operating system and change the boot drive to this new drive. And that is something that I have to make another video about. So I appreciate y'all watching. I hope this does somebody some good. Maybe some little tidbit of knowledge there seeped through, that if I have anything to seep through. So I would like to ask you to please subscribe to my channel. I need subscribers. I'm getting like 250,000 views and on my videos, but I don't have any subscribers. So I'm doing all this massive amount of work for nothing at this point. So again, goodbye. See you later.